27 years ago this week, detectives solved a serial killer case that gripped the Nashville area.
7 people died in these so-called fast food murders. News 2's Andy Cordan spoke with investigators about the legacy of this case.
In June of 1997, Dennis Reid is arrested.
I did not commit any heinous crime. I did not commit any murders.
Ending months of fear and anxiety.
You're shaking.
I'm scared to death.
It was an unbelievable time for Nashville. It really was. People that weren't here during that time have no idea of the anxiety level in the city during that time, whether it was the news media, whether it was the police, whether it was the citizens, the victims' families. It was just unbelievable.
The killing spree begins in February, when Reid executes these 2 Captain D's workers. Then in March, he kills 3 McDonald's employees, brutally stabbing a 4th man who will survive, later identifying the killer. And in April, Reid abducts these 2 young women from a Clarksville Baskin-Robbins. He kills them, dumping their bodies in a nearby state park. Lead Metro homicide detective Pat Postiglione and TBI agent Mike Breedlove will spend sleepless nights tracking the killer.
I mean, it was a very difficult time. It really was, in terms of the police, in terms of the citizens, in terms of the families of the victims. It was, the anxiety level was through the roof, and it was a daily thing. You know, the detectives, and Mike can tell you, puts this on your own shoulders. You put it on yourself.
We knew at that point, you know, we've got him. I mean, the physical evidence, the forensic evidence was so crucial. Dennis Reid learned about crime scenes and committing crimes while he was in prison in Texas, but he did not understand that there was microscopic evidence that he's left behind, and that's what we looked for.
Breedlove never spoke to Reid.
The stress and tension was high. As investigators, we all wanted to find this guy.
Postiglione did interview Reid, offering a unique perspective into a killer's psyche.
We spoke to him. I interviewed him for an hour, myself and Mike Rowland, and he was very friendly. Clearly, he was not all there. Something was up with him mentally, but he seemed to like us. You know, he said to me at one time during the interview, he said, "Would you hate me if I was a shooter?" I mean, something really bizarre like that. In terms of confessing to the crime, I'd be shocked if he ever confessed to it. But he's that psychopath. He's just not going to, you know, no remorse, no guilt, no regrets, other than getting caught maybe.
Reid dies in prison of natural causes, having always maintained he was innocent. In Nashville, Andy Cordan, News 2.
And Postiglione gives credit to several people who came forward with important information, and they ended up receiving cash rewards.